Let's see. I gotta start with the risk. All right, day 2 of this shitty fucking game, and or having my whole. Yes, it is. Or having my mic muted. But the little grinding off camera just to get me started. Literally all I did to document is I made an actor that's just a collision that can detect a visible line trace, and I made a blueprint interface that literally just returns that exact same act. And I also made it so in the main player, just in the begin play for now, our controller, our input, the game and the UI, and we show the mouse cursor always. And I also just made a controller, a player controller, and a camera manager that in that player controller, because I'm gonna fiddle around with kind of loading the camera view. I don't know if that's like here or I don't know. I saw something about it, and I love having. Ah, bitch. Alright, so I'm actually going to change the noise gate on this. I fear that it's not picking me up all the way. Meow. Alright. What's my next step? Bam! Bam! How to easily. No, not that. Where is this guy?
To how a game feels. Tunes how
This is not
mouse input
the video I had saved. What was I even looking up? Oh, right. No. I'm looking up the clamp. Clamping in first person view. There we go. Kind of have a feeling, but
away after.
oh, important thing. Actually, main player. I always forget this part too. We have the controller and figuring out another way how to do this. Cast to main player controller because I made my own. Once. And
Speaking play, so
bam, yeah, okay. Enhanced, yada. Because I also made an input system because I want to be able to customize this because who knows how I'm going to publish this. I'm going to have this be, I need a look, I need a left click, and I need an attempt D, which is just me attempting to take a shit. Yada. We gotta make sure this is valid, and if this is valid, we can actually add input mapping context, and the context is the default motherfucker. And I can act. Nope, not that. That away, copy, bam, do this, collapse the nodes to have it input mappings. I don't know why these are fucking looped to each other. That's so weird. I don't need this. Stupid. I always hate collapsing them. It always does something dumb like that. Bam, 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 bam. And now you're gonna shit my brain. You're not even there. Ah! You were looking up Sonic for Hire? No, I was not. I can actually close this now. Have this pop out. You know what? Just if I make good progress, we can watch Sonic for Hire. All right. We can now do. Well, I had this as a left mouse button. As okay, so my temporary thing that I had was just we get the player controller, and we want to just do a get hit result of wherever I click. And if the actor that I'm currently clicking on implements this interface, which will be true, right now I'm just saying true, but blah 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 interaction point already has, oh, I gave it this interface. Believe me, I just showed this interface, which is just returning itself, just so I can get all of the beautiful properties of it. I think, I don't know, I'll do something like I just have that temporary just so I can be like, okay, yeah, this is the interaction point. Because again, the purpose is in here. They're going to like be peeking. The assholes are gonna be peeking through these cracks, and kind of like what they did in Five Nights at Flumpty 2.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. At least this was like a similar thing to how I was kind of envisioning. Where the exposure meter right there, the longer that they look at you, just an exposure meter fills up. So you have to click up here, and that will kind of like shove your camera and hand to put your hand over there. What that means, then you're not like fucking taking a shit. You know? So your 5 minutes being wasted doing that. And the point of what I wanted to do was so that this can kind of, the camera will fucking rotate a little bit more, because I also want to be able to have it, woo, some interaction points right here, because like what we watched last night, those fucking prank videos, they're so fucking funny, they're so stupid, where they just like throw a cup of like fake shit. I'm thinking of maybe doing something like that. But I need to be able to have the camera kind of like down. See that better? Alright. Let's do this. IA click. See how that works. Yep. That didn't fucking work. And why? Let's little debug this. Not even detecting the click. Is it because oh, is it because this isn't casting? Yeah, it's not even casting. That's dumb. AI control. Even if I were to set cast to player. Nope. Cast to player controller. What the fuck? What? Bruh, come on the fuck on. I hate. A controller class people already have this set as a player controller. Oh, that's why. Cloud, why didn't you tell me? It's not player controller, it's just getting the controller. God damn it. The fucking difference. What does that mean? It's still not. Oh, no, I didn't connect that node. Ah, come the fuck on! It's still not casting. God damn it. So there's a difference between getting the controller and then getting the player controller. Because the player controller is like saying the players that are existing and their index is like in a list. So it's like, okay, I'm getting the controller for player 0. But this is more just saying getting the controller, but it doesn't have to be a player. For some fucking reason. I wanna. Bro, my camera is moving like shit. I hate it. Yeah. What the fuck? That's why. Cloud, why didn't you fucking tell me? So in the game mode, because it's the game mode is the thing that controls the entire level, to impose its rules. You know, it's just like a fucking game. I can say, okay, the default pawn that will start within like this player start, that's gonna be the main player. That's the one I already have. But I didn't change the player controller to be the one I made. I instead changed the fucking replay controller. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Because now it actually loaded in because the game mode already now is like, okay, the default controller is the main controller. Perfect. Now we can cast it because it's loaded in. Which is why it's saying hello right here. Because we know that you exist. I don't have hello anywhere else. That would otherwise determine that. How to the ever, we gotta make sure that this enhanced local blah 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 is valid. Which it is valid because it's saying hello. Why is it not? That means then click, enhanced input for click just isn't working. Let's see if one of these, like, so it's detecting there. Oh, I know why. When I made click initially, because the whole idea is that you have to hold your mouse up there to like put your hand over the thing. Did you check that the click and the controller class are connected? They are. So okay, the click is an input, and I can connect the inputs into like a mapping setting, which I already did right here. And the whole thing is, I get the controller, blah blah blah. I get the controller, and we're creating just an input system from that, and I am assigning that mapping system into that input. So that's, they're all connected. So don't worry about that. But the thing with this is that the triggers all have a different way that they can trigger. My camera is not keeping up. Fucking game capture, bitch ass. I need a new graphics card. There's different ways that this can be triggered. There's like tap, release, pulse. But my whole thing is that I just want it to be hold it down. But there's different ways that that will be triggered. It's not fucking obvious. I have to look at the tutorial because none of these are the same as these. So fucking lovely. Sorry. All right. I'm gonna charge up my phone, and we're gonna look up the tutorial real quick of UE5 input explained. See this one? There's a video that explained all of these. I don't know, I lost that fucking video. That's okay. I think it's ongoing. That would be the one that makes. Yeah, okay, perfect. So now that that's triggered, I'm just gonna connect ongoing to the rest of that code. Hey, see, and even when I'm holding left click on anything else, it's not working. Because, well, remember, this can only detect if the object that I'm hitting implements that interface. Because these do, that's working. How can I make it so that this only fires one? Because what I need it to do is say, so there's the initial trigger of me clicking this. That will be like me running toward it. And that's just saying like, okay, I'm there. But the moment I release it, that's when I have to like go back. But it still needs to detect that I'm like holding it there before I can go back. I think so, I could do something like this. I had two hello strings. Yes, that's exactly what I fucking wanted. I have two hello strings. This is the blue, this is the red. On started, which is just the first input, first pulse, and ongoing is just me holding it down the rest. And then completed. I'm actually gonna make that green, that red. Oh, it's supposed to be red. That can be orange, and then completed. Okay, that doesn't get fired. It's not completed, it has to be canceled. There we go, see? Perfect, and that will help me down the line. I've used 2 keyboards. My other keyboard's coming in today. I'm going. All right, cool. All right. Next step. The camera. The whole point is that I wanted to do the fucking camera. Also gonna try and spend like a good 2 hours doing this. Because if I'm doing this within a week, a fair amount of time. So now I can do look. Oh, that's a P. I look. This go all the way up. I don't need this right now. Create a comment and just say begin play. That's terrible fuck. Bam. This is going to be the left click. I'm just calling it left click that because who knows if I make this a fucking shitty mobile game. And finally the actual look part. This can be more white. I hate the default is like an ugly. And then look. I can actually split this action value. Okay, I can do that, and I can actually append this in there. Fuck off. It just makes my life easier. Then we can put that in there. All right, let's see how that looks. Only firing when I click left click. Son of a bitch. But why? Why? Why does it? Anything that fires that. Let's look. Keep watching our shitty fucking video.
Input is processed.
Don't care. Brava!
Or it was
Because we're essentially just taking this area of just camera input, which is just a look, and add. I can't read this for shit. Give me 4K. Add controller. Yaw and pitch. But why is it firing? Only when I'm like pressing down. Maybe I don't need this part just yet. Oh yeah, this is just determining the speed. These numbers, why is it only determining when I'm moving? Fucking dumb. Let's look this up real quick. UE5 look input. I did have it as XY, right? Yeah, XY 2D axis. For person, use pin. Okay. Use pawn control rotation. Where? Camera boon. Moonbeam ice cream. I also need to make it so that. Oh, I'll be down the line. The area? I don't think I will. I don't think that matters. What does matter is I want the rotation. Add a controller yacht. Okay. The control. Fuck. Controller. Yeah. Yes. And the yaw is the X. Which should mean I should look side to side. Okay. So that is working. It is most definitely working. Oh, hello. Oh, and I can also see that the camera manager is working because in hither. It's in here, bitch. Hold on. Camera manager, default ortho. Right here. View pitch, blah blah blah. What do I do? -10. I think pitch is just looking up and down anyway. So you know what? Better idea. Why don't I just do 25 and 25 and this 5 because I'm not that yet. Oh, okay. So it's almost there, almost there. And the reason why that's not working is because I'm already at 90 degrees. This is honestly the exact thing that I want it to be anyways. Okay, wait. Plus 90 plus. All right, let's try it now. Yes. Minus 25. Oh, wait. Oh, go back, go back, go back. Oh no, wait. This now that the max, because I'm already at 90 degrees, putting it at 90 is fucking nothing. 90 plus 25. Do the math, bitch. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. I still need to make it have like a little more weight to it. Make it feel a little more sluggish, but make it orthographic. That did nothing. Hey, whore. Now that we have that in there, I need to add over here so we can see it. Add controller pitch. Okay, perfect, but it's not. It's an easy fix because we can easily just change the yaw. So we can actually see it right here. I only want to be able to look up. I want to say like 10 degrees. So minimum will be -10, positive. And I'm still fucking over here for some reason. What? Oh my god, I put it in the wrong area. Cloud, why didn't you tell me? Nice. This is exactly what I want it to be. Let's fucking go. I'm FNAFing it. I'm FNAFing it so hard right now. But I need to now. I don't want to open another project because that's literally gonna shit my fucking computer. So I gotta. Maybe I don't have negate. No, I didn't need to. I didn't need to negate. Now that bitch was mirrored. But the whole thing is now it's not firing. Still not firing. What do I want? Boone? I have Benson Boone in my head right now, so it's so hard for me to think. Okay, I'm gonna delete this because I don't need that. I'm gonna do a little bit of organizing. Who's that one guy that like says, "Oh, I worked at Activision, I worked at Blizzard Entertainment for this many years." I'm gonna be the next guy. I'm gonna be him. I'm just like, "Oh, I worked at Taco Bell for 1 year during COVID," and just spew a bunch of bullshit. Okay. You know, like blinking. Fuck it. I guess I'll just look it up. UE5 look input. Oh wait, no, I remember what I was gonna. Oh, that's funny. The start and stop is still isn't working. Something we can do is a function where it is interaction interact interact wait which will literally just take that code. Or no, wait, I will that. because I can just put that in here, and then output, and it should only, well, let's see if that works. I'm not entirely sure. What did I say? Ongoing. Okay. Is interact point. So now instead of having to write that whole bullshit. Let's see how that works. Yeah, no. So no matter what, that's going to keep firing because this is because this says true. It doesn't mean that this is just going to stop right there. So as I figured, I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to say current type interact, and I can just call this, because they're all going to be the same fucking thing anyways, I can just call it BP. I want it to be that. BP interaction. There we go. So, is this the interaction point? Yes. Then we can actually set, and we can output whatever. And blah 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 blah. This fucking gets action point. This is also why I did this. Now I can actually, so true that this is someone that we can interact with. Cool. I'm why that gave me an error is because this is not an interaction. This is technically just an actor, just a fucking blanket term. So in order for me to get the right value that I want it to be, bam, bam, bam. Bam. And then on canceled, I can set that to be nothing. So on started, we can actually instead, so on the initial click, we'll say, hey, if this is interaction point and this is like true, that the thing does blah blah blah. Then it says start. The ongoing thing should only be going if this is valid. And that's just saying, does this have something inside it? Because currently, right now, it says none, so that would be not valid. If it's valid, it should be doing. And then finally, on releasing it, I can do the same thing, where I'm just saying, hey, canceled. Because realistically, there shouldn't be anything else that does that. All right. So now I'm clicking everywhere, it does nothing. I click there, bam. I click there, bam. It's still calling start. You know what? Double do this. Yeah, and now I'm clicking and it does nothing because it's invalid. Cool beans. Alright, cool. I still need to fucking move! I still need my camera to move! Like... Ah! Oh, not from GM. Can't look up, down, yada yada yada. Nope. UE5, input, look, not firing. So that's why, like, I think it's because I was assuming it's because of this. Set input game only. Let's try that. That exactly what I thought it would be. How I like this. I feel like I need him to be camera at least. Because even in here, I have to do. People stop texting me. Fuck. Oh. The bug currently is whenever I press left click, it stops taking it out. How did Flumpty do?
I knew it! Oh, man! I couldn't see where Flumdy was. I only had one logical conclusion to make. Ooh.
How did he do it?
Well, that's a bad sound. I was about to say that's a good
Is it just that he uses buttons?
sound, but that's the opposite of what.
I've never played fucking Five Nights at Flumpty's. Okay, it's hard. Because I also want him to look up. But it's significantly easier to have him look left and right. Maybe instead I need to clamp so that the mouse, fuck off, the mouse can't like go all the way up, you know, because even it's hard to like reposition it. This is gonna take a little bit of figure out what the fuck I want. Let's not focus on pitch right now. Right now I'm moving left and right. And this mouse can do kind of fuck all. Okay, so the idea I want the mouse to be start at the center of the screen because look, I have to reset the mouse all the fucking time. And whenever I look to the left, it does that. Whenever I move to the right, I want it to detect where the position is on screen. So let's actually... I'm gonna boot up a tick. And I'm just going to get mouse position in view. Split it and yeah, so like this, I'll be able to determine that. Let's actually do one thing first. UE5, put cursor at the center of the screen. Okay, as I figured. Just, okay. Bam. That mouse position. Yeah, viewport size. Split it. Divide these by 2. That's a 3, bitch. Oh my god. Hey, is it bad that I gotta poop again and I literally said I wasn't gonna do that this time? Here we are. Run Kate. Ram. Alright. So now whenever I start... Bitch? Oh, we're up here. That's dumb. Maybe let's try running this. Yeah, I'm just in the fucking thing. Bro, what? Get player controller. I did that. Maybe I don't divide it by... No, it's still up here. That's weird. Hmm. Let's check this out. Viewport size is 0. What the fuck? No, don't send me in on Reddit. I love reading Reddit. Jesus. Get viewport size. Hmm. Can't be because he breaks the two like that. Now my mouse still is up there, bitch. What the fuck? Let's read the rest of this Reddit thread, shall we? Mm-hmm. Get players. So dumb. Engine C D E F G. General settings. Or client, yeah. Lock on in. Yeah, so what? What the fuck? Get max 2D. Interesting. Who thinks that that's gonna work? I doubt it. Get max 2D, get min 2D. And what they're doing is something called a safe divide by 2. And then truncate it. The min. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that didn't do shit. Yeah, that does that. Oh, because it's not connected to cloud, it still goes up there. Why? Why? I want to. This doesn't need to be printing anymore. Thank you. God, I fucking hate this word. Maybe is it just get screen size? I already have the get space. Blah, blah, blah. Ah. Oh, I did not want to do that. Hate making a variable by accident. Get viewport scale. Viewport or mask. Which is you? 0x0. So what the fucking shit? Cause like maybe let's try this. Maybe because the viewport isn't being focused on. That's like my best fucking guess. Yeah, that's why. It's I just gotta delay it. My fucking god. Because it happens too fast, that's why. Don't need that. Delay that, put that there, and there we go with that. Except for that. Son of a bitch. Wait 1 second. That's why. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. And on look, I want to clamp the okay. I want to clamp the blah blah blah. I don't care. While we do the get mouse position on viewport. Still happened when I left click. Hmm. I should watch a video of just like making FNAF in Unreal Engine 5. Let's flush input up to that. Better idea. That should go into canceled. That ends. Fucking car. That's actually 2E5 set input mode game only. The input mode. I only the input. But what does flush input mean? That's here's the last input before you go into. Bruh. Copy, Addy. Ugh, whack as fuck. Event, receive, draw HUD, and care about resolution. That doesn't. Oh, there we go. Now the flush input now works. Now that I let go. Okay. Now I still need to clamp it. Um. I'm okay. Here's the plan. I only want to move that far, and that's 1121. That's 1121. I don't know what screen resolution they're gonna be. I have to make it. Fuck! Split this. Um. And we're gonna say what is my current screen? I literally just print it, viewport size, and it's 1914. Sure. 1914 divided by viewers like you. 1121, I think. And it is 1.7. Remember that number. 1.7. Cloud, remember that for me. If you don't, I'm going to be pissed. Blow you up. I'm going to come on. Thankful. Max speed. We're in the viewport size. X divided by 0.7. That'll be the max. And that will be fucking whore balls. Put that over there. So 9 or 1. 9 blah blah divided by 1 9 head the other way around. 1 9 14 divided by 9 1.9. Equals. Yeah, okay. Okay. So I do divide it. Let's say do the math. This will be divided by 9. Be the min. And then yeah. Let's see how this goes. It's up here. Oh, because of the Y. I should have made that a branch. This is just saying, get the mouse position, and all we're literally doing is saying, hey, if our mouse position is greater, I'm gonna have to keep printing this every fucking time. Yeah, 1914. 1914. I'm gonna do 1914 divided by 1.7 is that number. One 125. We're saying if my mouse position is greater than that, greater than this number, and then we can clamp it. Do this. Or if my white person is less than, and then we clamp. A lot of green. What the fuck? Oh. feel like I need to play one of the. Don't want to download Five Nights at Flumpty's. You know what? What? I have an idea. Play FNAF right now. Great. I have to sign out of my account. Give me a second. Just a second. I know this is not Shing. My boy. My boy! A big, beautiful boy. Alright, so we're gonna play the first FNAF. Because I want to see how, like, thank you. I want to see how, like, my mouse can move around. Because I don't think he doesn't clamp the mouse position, which is not what I'm trying to do. I want to clamp the actual part. So loud. Oh my god, you can't like. Oh my god, my monitor turned off. Game is so poorly made or optimized. Oh, I gotta do something. Alright, show me the FNAF. Oh my god, 32-bit is crazy. It's always so scary to see these bitters, and it's so fucking loud. That's why we have ear trumpet. Significantly. None of my saves saved. Alright, I'm about to FNAF this shit. So I have my mouse over here. Yeah, and it's gonna move in that direction. He's also clamping the speed. Pick up the fucking phone, asshole. So he's clamping the speed.
Hello? Hello?
Shut up. I'll look up a tutorial to see how they do it specifically. And it's only moving after I like. Bitch is night one. This should not be that bad. Like, there's a whole bar right here. Maybe I'll make a UI widget that will like determine the mouse position, and that will like. I press escape. My monitor turned off again. Okay. Good enough. Fuck it. Alright, I have a little more of an idea of how to do it. So, let's blueprints, and this can be widget. And this can be the user widget WB mouse. Jesus Christ. I say my fucking voice is going crazy. And I'm gonna add an. Do I want an overlay or a border? No, I want a horizontal bar for now. Pick up the whole thing. Okay, I have that, and now I can do a canvas. No, not canvas, a border. I never knew you could do that. So I have one border. Be red. Let's make another one. This will be Le Verde. And let's add another one, which will also be okay. And what I want to do is just I wish I could change the opacity. Oh, right here. There we go. 0.3. There we go. Okay. And in the main character, when we begin play, I'm gonna put this. Do this, do that, do that. These are the inputs. That will be that, and then I'll make another one that's just get widget of, not all widgets, just get one widget, bitch. I don't want all widgets, I just want one fucking widget. Jesus. Oh. Create. I gotta create. That can be the mouse POS. I lied. User widget, and this will be WB main HUD. Now in the main HUD, canvas, and then we can just add another one that will be WB mouse POS, which will take up the whole screen. And the reason why I do this is because then I'm also going to put, like, if I want more widgets, instead of having to do, like, create a mouse widget for each fucking thing, I can just do the main HUD as one interface, and I can just add all the widgets within that main HUD. Alright, I don't want that, I want main. Main HUD widget, and then we can actually just add two view. And let's check it out. That's really funny. Okay. This is dumb and I don't want it. So what I'm thinking is it'll be interesting. So the widget def so it's not focusing initially. Very interesting. Hide cursor during capture. I don't want to hide the cursor. Um, I have an idea. Damn it, that doesn't fucking. Of course, it's not gonna fuck. Get the position, and in the graph, you know what? I have an idea. For each one of these, this will be the one. Now padding doesn't do anything. That doesn't adjust the actual size that I want it to be. Either. This can. Yeah, that works too. And we can actually make it where this. That's not leaving the whole widget though. I have an idea. I have another idea. Uh, feels like a very out of the way of thing of doing it, but WB mouse. Mouse POS good. Fuck it, I don't really care. And that's just to exist there. But in here, this border can have the WB mouse POS good. And this already takes up the whole fucking screen. Should at least. And in here, just to verify, we can do this, we can do this, and we can do canvas, panel. The canvas can take up the whole screen. I'm not the canvas, you fucking asshole. I mean a border. And the border can take up the whole screen. And in here, see? Now it's a little more white, because that's the actual white part. It doesn't really matter. We can do functions on mouse sleeve. Shit. I don't know if it's like, is it focusable right now? I don't think it is. It was an idea. You know? But if you guys saw the vision, like how I was looking. These events for it being clicked on mouse move. Always. Yeah, this needs to be. Never mind! That's exactly what I wanted, actually. Perfect. I don't even need this. Fuck you. Get out of here. I don't need you. And deletes all my shit. I love when that happens. Player. So now, mouse POS. On mouse move. Ooh, if it crashes, I'm gonna cry. Might have crashed. Naming. My naming conventions. No one can beat them. Alright, alright. We're getting there. Now here's the And now this isn't focused. I clicked. Damn it. Alright. UE5 making FNAF. Fuck it, I guess.
Hello everyone. So welcome to a new series. We're basically going to be and we need to multiply next from of the first person mesh. Add full 360.
It's gonna be fucking terrible.
We're going to drag off and do set control rotation. And we can put that in like that.
I'll still be interested. Oh,
This
mouse look.
mouse look aim. So this is Unreal 5.6. And we
Add controller. Yeah, I already did that.
have these two here. Now we need to change this because we want to add a lock so that we cannot move left a full 360. We want it to be locked in place. So we can get
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. This is actually exactly what I wanted it to be.
and 7 we can pull down and then we can just and the roll goes into
Ah.
limited to how far we can turn.
Kind of already did that though. I already did that with the camera manager. So
We turn
yeah, that doesn't help me.
So now if I put a start point here as well, left mouse button, we go. There's a few things we need to do, so let's create these in a folder. But in here, I'm going to create that.
I'm gonna be judging the shit out of this for like a minute.
BPR is and doing is valid to uplift actors. And blueprints, we're going to create a blueprint class. BP underscore.
Am I overcomplicating? I feel like I am. And I think I know I am. Because it just clicked for me. Why do I need the mouse at all when I can just have... No, but I don't want that. Because normally, I'm gonna... Can you go away? Please. Crash out. Main HUD. This, like... I love you guys. But you cannot not exist right now. Because what I want to do... I just want it to be where literally the character is looking. No, because then I have to. I'm clamping it. Ah! So it needs to be the mouse. I still need the mouse to be there. I just. Because I also don't want it to be where you have to look too high for the center of your screen to hit that. Like, that's then just dumb. So I need to, oops, shit. So I then just need to clamp the mouse to not. Or it can still go this far, but it just can't affect the rest of the camera. Orca.
I made Five Nights at Freddy's in Unreal Engine 5 with and only have one.
That is not Five Nights at Freddy's.
Light
Let's see how
cube
he does
that
this.
represents a light. And for the unhover, we
Yeah, he's doing the hovering thing.
I'm not sure for objects with, so I'm just look a bit better. So let's. If you're wondering why my nodes look like this,
Because he's literally getting the character's rotation. And he's clamping it that way. Which I could do. But then, like,
it's another plugin I use that is problematic. So interact with our object and look around. So what we have now is a system where we can look around, we can interact with our object. What I can do is just quickly show with the door switch.
What does he do his line trace? He's doing his line trace with a fucking
we can
tick
just delete
function,
it.
which I think is
Interact. We will action these in a 20 have face. All we need to do
using an guy. What the fuck?
like this. Well, for now, we just do that. We're gonna, if we're through, instead
I don't fucking
with
care,
object.
Morty.
like this, equal to its false on face, we have not to that. We just not an invalid act of we make like this. Yellow, and then
Real bullshit.
we are going to search for exposure.
Post-processing bullshit.
We can BP underscore.
I'm not gonna have fun with that. That's gonna be like a later fucking time.
Is light. If highlight, we are just highlighting what we are looking at. If I look here and look away, we can copy this again with the objects, like the have a thing called inputs. We found
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just try this. Let's try it this way for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it that way, but I don't know, because you know what, whatever. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. Get controller. I'm gonna move these. Right. Get controller, get control, brother. Get control rotation. Break rotator. And here, set control rotation. Bam, bam, bam. And he's having the yaw, which is this X. being added on the bottom. On the bottom by this yaw. Fucking clamp axis. Always up here. I don't know why. Here's this negative 75. Positive 75. Means I have to actually go back and camera manager reset these. This can be a make rotator, and that bottom one actually goes, and that gets there. I then take the pitch, tract it on the bottom, and that comes from the pitch right here, and then that goes into the pitch. Let's see how that looks and feels. Is this not the same fucking thing? Like, hold on. Gotta add 90 degrees, gotta add 90 degrees. Okay, no, there is a difference, actually. Because now the mouse is kind of being stayed in the middle. Okay. I do feel a difference. Because now, okay. This was the solution. But I still need to clamp the pitch. I can't have it angle that much. I don't remember what the did. Oh, I had it be like 10. Hmm. Oh, it's still doing the thing where even if my mouse is up here, it's still gonna move. And even though this should be the center, I should still fuck. What happens if I do add? So instead of minus, I did add. And it's kind of working, but it's inverted. Nope, it's still not working. Because this should be center. Damn it! What do I do here, man? What the fuck? I don't know if I want to like do that. That doesn't do anything. I don't know. I'll come back to this, but I at least have it so that I can like look left and right. Maybe I can even like break that. But I can't even like. Obviously, I don't want to do that because I still want to have like. For now, that works. Also gonna make it so these there's different level layers to how a motherfucker will interact. So when I'm like looking, maybe they're like peek in through one hole and you have to like block it. Something like that. They can look up from the top, they can look from the bottom, and you have to just block it. Okay. I like that for now. Controller input. I can and I move all of this. Maybe it's because there is a difference between look and
Mark it or create just like is we're gonna get
because if you look here, it's mouse look as compared to just normal look.
get this hidden in-game mesh. Let's look at these two here. 5.6 and we have these two here. Now we need to change this because we want to add a lock so to be locked in place. So we can get rid of these two here. A lock so this is Unreal 5.6 and we have these two here. Now we need to change this because we want to add a lock so that we cannot move left a full 360. We want it to be locked in place. So we can get rid of these two here. And what we're going to do instead is we're going to right click and say get controller.
That's just for the mouse.
From here, we're going to drag off and do set control rotation. Or move. We can unpin. If we try it and we turn left, we are limited to how far we can turn. But one thing we need to change is...
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. But he's still having... mouse. I don't want it. I specifically don't want it to be based on the player's looking direction. I'll say No, because I'm already adding so many different hit points. I don't want it to be where I gotta be like, oh, you gotta slightly adjust your angles like this. That's stupid. I want it to literally be I have a mouse. I want the mouse not move. Alright, I'll figure that part later. I at least have I'm at my 2-hour mark. What did we do today? We got the mouse to work on clicking the boxes. We got the look to mostly work. You have to go back. I do have to go back because this it's like swapping between these is so frustrating. Oh, I wish I can detect the mouse. Why? In order to do that, it's easier for a widget instead of having to do stuff for it. Unless, you know what, I have a few more minutes. We get the Y. We can do something I was doing earlier. Ooh, we get to go back to this part. Oh my god. Get the viewport size of the Y. Divide and conquer. I want to divide the Y into 3 parts. If I'm actually gonna that to that. Oh, I'm looking at the X. Jesus fucking. 1002. Because the normal viewport is still 1002. Bitch, what? Oh, blah, blah, blah. It's because it's not. There's the delay. Come on, guys, you gotta tell me. Delay it by 0.5. Y is 1002. Divide that 4. So I want it to be. You can do get mouse position on the viewport. Print out the Y. Three, 4 is like this should not go any higher, and then let's see, acting 334 plus 2 times 2 is 668. I could have done so. This goes below 668. I should not. If this is greater than 668 or less than 334, just don't count the look. I get there. This is divided by 3. Divided by 3 is 3. So, if I take the viewport, divide that into 3 pieces. Each piece, if my mouse is greater than that, so that's the bottom one, or, oh wait, less than the bottom one, 334. Oh, no, wait. Blah! If my mouse is less than 334, goes up on the top. It's up here. If my mouse is less than that, or my mouse is greater than that number times 2, because 334 is 668. Aha! I can visualize the lines in my head. Or then if this is that, if it is that, then the pitch will be the very last thing. Well, that's what it says. Chris. Get the Y, do that, la 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 la. Wait. So, okay. If this is between that, then we act like it's normal. Act like it's normal. Uh, what if and I like a second. How do we determine the very last pitch that we got to? So if this is less than or greater than, so this is the no-no area. So yes, this is in the no-no area. Then the rotator is going to be, well, whatever I want the X to be. We set the pitch to be the very last thing we had. Fuck it. Clamping the angle. Oh, clamping it doesn't help. I just want to like stop it. I don't think that. I think this is gonna do the exact same thing. Yeah, because this shouldn't be moving with my mouse is up here. While I'm here, my mouse should actually go past. Oh, well 334 is too fucking high up. Okay. One 914 divided by 4. 478. So honestly, right here. Then down here, 1914 minus 478. 478 is that 1436. I like that. That's also necessary. Good dude. Fucking right click apparently takes off the input. I don't need fun. Bruh, what the fuck? Okay. What did I just say divided by 4 is? 250. I was even further off. What's 250? It's 400. This is already clamped, so it's like there's no fucking point. What did I type in? I'm doing the X, god damn it. Okay, 1002 G. That's why I fucked that up. I was getting my numbers wrong. So 1002 divided by 3 is 334. If I divide it by 4, or I do 1.5. Okay. Yeah. I want it to be past this 488. 1002 divided by 488. Factor of 2. Yeah. Two point one. Let's do 2.1. Because that's 477. Yeah, so did not go past this. But maybe there's another way around this. We are saying we gotta clamp the angle. We will have 10. I'm feeling by our look, if I'm feeling if our pitch, we grab that. No, that still doesn't fucking work. Ah, god damn it. Because I'm trying to have it be where if our pitch is this big and our mouse is that, but it's not gonna work. I literally can only think of like just dividing the space of the mouse position on the screen. Try it again. 1002 divided by 3. Divided to 5 spaces. That's 200 each. $200's up here, but if I make it to then be 400, we're still not at that point yet. Wake up! It's the first of the month. 1002 divided by. Let's do 3 again. 3, 3, 4. Oh no, wait. I had it be like 2. I'm gonna do 2.5. Motherfucker, that's divided by 2.1 is 477. By right here, right here. So if it gets any smaller than 477, you know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. Wait, there's a route, a method. We can say if our clamp, for now, I'm just gonna say greater than or equals to 10. That's when I've reached my limit. Once I've reached my limit, I just want to print the y-axis. Something's wrong. Oh, that's delete that and put you in there. Or 50. I need to be like as slow as I fucking. 451. Wait, I don't think this is... Oh no, dude. Did I put my mouse sensitivity all the way up? It's not gonna be accurate. I'm just gonna go too fast. No. So that's not a great way of measuring that. Damn it! I can see that my fucking camera is not catching up. I'll figure this out. Probably on my own time. Alright. Stay levy till tomorrow. I'm making great not progress right now. Fuck